Good day, everyone, especially to our teacher, Ma'am Ferlin Aboy. Ma'am, I am Lojin Bitambes, and today I am going to discuss the cuisine of China. Chinese cuisine is an important part of Chinese culture and includes Chinese originated from the diverse region of China, as well as from overseas. Chinese who have settled in other parts of the world. Because of the Chinese diaspora and historical power of the country, Chinese cuisine has influenced many other cuisines in Asia, with modification made to cater to local palates. Chinese food staples such as rice, soy sauce, noodles, tea, chili oil, and tofu, and the utensils such as chopstick and the wok can now be found worldwide. Throughout the years, the Chinese have borrowed from the cuisine of Southeast Asia and the Middle East. The concept of yin and yang, the idea that in every aspect of life there are two opposing forces that must be balanced, male and female, dark and light, soft and hard, and etc. And has a profound effect on Chinese cuisine. So, naay effect ang Chinese cuisine sa concept of yin and yang, which their dishes often include two opposing flavors, sweet and sour, soft and crunchy, flavorful and neutral, and the dishes are often very elegant and strike a balance between subtle and overpowering, whether it is taste of aroma or appearances. The day in the life of China are the old Chinese peoples are united by a love of good food. Social events of very kind are centered around and emphasizes on delicious food shared between friends and relatives. So, China is such a large country with such a long history. You can imagine the diversity of cuisines that can be found throughout its many regions. So, they are actually 8 different cooking styles known as the 8 culinary schools, and they are all named for the provinces which they come and are Anhui, Guangdong or Cantonese, Fujian, Hunan, Jiangsu, Shandong, Sichuan, and Zhejiang. So, but of the 8, 4 are considered the more influential regional traditions, referred to as the 4 great schools, and they are Guangdong or Cantonese, Jiangsu, Shandong, and Sichuan. Each of these schools has a rich tradition that draws much from history and culture in its cuisine. Guangdong or Cantonese schools. This school is the one of the most Westerners refer to when they think of Chinese food, and the dishes are light, crisp, and fresh tasting. So, Cantonese style food is quite popular throughout China, and Cantonese chefs renowned for their skills and demand of the highest quality ingredients are sought out the world over. So, this school's food is not highly seasoned and tastes its best when the fresh ingredients are allowed to shine through simple sauces. So, the popular dishes include the controversial delicacy shark fin soup, or the many species of shark are threatened and endangered by overfishing, steamed fish, and stir-fried vegetable, but the region is known for its shared diversity of dishes. In fact, one way of the experience this firsthand is to head to your local Chinese restaurant for the traditional meal known as dim sum, where the emphasis is on having very small portion from a variety of dishes rather than a meal dominated by any one flavors. So dim sum is literally means touch the heart in Cantonese, as the dishes are often small but hearty and were never meant to serve as a full meal but only a snack. So this meal is intended to be social and is always served with copious amount of tea. Dishes are served family style, which means everyone is meant to simple each dish and considering they can number in several dozen. It's definitely a culinary adventure. So maoni ang dim sum nga mga dishes. Ang hanu or anwe rather, is a cuisine is derived from the native cooking style of the people located in the Guangshan Mountains region in China. Although it is similar to Jingsu cuisine, there is less emphasis on seafood and more on wide variety of locally grown herbs and vegetables from both the land and the sea. So, Fujian cuisine is influenced by its coastal position and mountainous terrain, and ingredients such as woodland, mushrooms, bamboo shoots, fish, shellfish, and turtles are used regularly. So the cuisine in this area is known to have particular emphasis of umami taste and dishes nutritious, light, and flavorful. Hunan. Like Sichuan cuisine, Hunan food is renowned for being hot and spicy, with garlic, chili peppers, and shallots used liberally. However, unlike Sichuan cuisine, it is known for being purely hot and opposed to the searing, numbing heat of Sichuan cooking. Jiangsu. It comes as no surprise that the Jiangsu schools of cuisines originated from the eastern coastal province of Jiangsu. This cuisine, sometimes called Su cuisine, is actually made up of a group of small schools and places heavy emphasis on texture, soft being a key feature, a stark use of high quality and seasonal ingredients, matching colors and shapes in each dish and using soap to enhance flavor. So this style is quite popular in the lower Yangtze River Valley. Thus, seafood is common main ingredients. So delicate vegetables are prepared with equally delicate fish such as baby cabbage heart with crab meat or shrimp to bring out their natural sweetness. So despite a strong European presence, or particularly in Shanghai, beginning in the 19th century, the region's most classic dishes rely on the purely local ingredients, including crisp stir-fried shrimp, young cow fried rice, lion's head, giant pork, meatball with cabbage and fresh dry French or shrimp, stew crab with a clear soup, and Lingzi crisp eel. Shandong. The two major styles that define these schools are Jinan and Guangdong cuisine. So this school is considered one of the most influential, and the majority of Chinese cooking styles have emerged from it. So many modern schools of Chinese cooking have their roots in the Shandong style. In these schools, the emphasis is on aroma, freshness, crispness, and tenderness. So soups plays a major role and vary from clear and fresh tasting to thick, creamy and heavily flavored. Seafood feature prominently in these schools as well. So, and dishes includes scallops, clams, squid, and sea cucumbers to name just few. In fact, the Shandong region is considered one of the primary regions for vinegar production in China. Unlike some of the lighter version found in the rest of China, this region's vinegars is rich and full-bodied with a complexity not found elsewhere. So, ang Shandong kay lang primary region kay for the vinegar production sa China mo ni ang school sa ay kaning Shandong nga place kay mo'y production of vinegar sa China. You may have heard one of the stranger Shandong dishes, which called the bird's nest soup. So, well, the name is no joke, and this is actually made with an edible bird's nest. So, sa Shandong kay known sila sa dish nga bird's nest soup. So the nutrients rich nest used to make the soup are built by some species of switchless. So these birds build their nests on cave walls, or an increasingly in structure people build specifically for the birds. So over the course of the roughly 35 days breeding period, incredibly, the nests are made from the birds' own saliva. So kaning birds nest kay kanang made from the bird's saliva. So it is derived that eating this nest provides the dinner with a variety of health benefits, though there is no scientific evidence to support this claim. So ang shandong kay anan siya sa bird's nest soup. So in fact, these nests have been used in Chinese cuisine for almost 400 years, and the nests sell for over $1,000 per kilogram of the most expensive animal production eaten by human. So mao gyud ang pinaka mahal nga unsay tawag ani production, or sa ang bird's nest mo pinakamahal nga price per kilogram. So mao ni ang bird's nest soup. So Sichuan, this coast lies within the spicy zone of Chinese cooking in central China. This region has historically featured spicy food even before the introducing of the chili pepper from the Americans in the 19th century. So ang Sichuan kay known sila sa spicy soup, which is dian nila nga spicy zone ang Sichuan. So an important spice mixture used regularly in the Sichuan schools is called the Chinese five spice and used in many different dishes. So ang five Chinese spices is the star anise, cinnamon, cloves, fennel, and Sichuan powder. So the combination of these five spices many have came from the ancient Chinese belief that the universe is composed of five elements, so which is wood, metal, water, fire, and the earth, which is a concept that carries over into many aspects of daily Chinese life. So the Sichuan region is the most populous province of China, and its high mountains and deep gorges around the Yangtze River contribute to the humid and warm climate, ideal for a year-round agriculture. Because of this, the region is known colloquially as Heavenly Country. Rice, wheat, canola, corn, bamboo shoots, and citrus fruits are the main crops of Sichuan. Then the popular Sichuan dishes include hot and sour soup, hot pot or a Chinese-style fondue, and kung pao chicken. In addition, a significant Buddhist influence has led to a variety of vegetarian meals in the schools, and many dishes include tofu. So mao ni ang pictures, or mao ni ang dish nga hot and sour soup, mao ang hot pot, and the kung pao chicken. Zhejiang. In generally, Zhejiang food is fresh and light rather than greasy. It consists of at least 4 styles of cooking, which is the Hangzhou, characterized by the use of rich foods and bamboo shoots, and the second one is Shaoxing, specialized in poultry and fish, and the third one is the Ningbo, specializing in the seafood, and the Shanghai with Xiaolongbao. And that's all. Thank you.